Hallo, guten Tag und willkommen zu Lektion 14 von German with Jaxx. Hello and welcome to lesson 14 of German with Jaxx. Today we're going to learn some words and sentences to use for describing ourselves. Okay, first of all, let's learn how to say I am tall. We'd say ich for I, bin for am, and groß for tall. Groß means big, but it's also used to mean tall in German when talking about your height. So you can say ich bin groß. Ich bin groß. Ich bin groß. Next, we'll learn how to say I am short or I am small. Again, for I am, it's ich bin. And the word for short or small in this case is klein. So the whole sentence is ich bin klein. Ich bin klein. Ich bin klein. The next two words are normally taught to show opposites. It's maybe not something you would want to describe yourself as. It's maybe seen as not very nice, but the next words we're going to learn are thin and fat. So how to say I am thin is ich bin dünn. Ich bin dünn. Ich bin dünn. How to say I am fat is ich bin dick. Ich bin dick. Ich bin dick. Okay, now we'll learn to say what colour of eyes we have. If you're like me and you have green eyes, you'd want to say I have green eyes. So how do we say that in German? Well, I again is ich. Have is habe. Green, when we covered the colours, we learned green, which is grün. But to say green eyes, we have to change the adjective ending and say grüne. Grüne. And eyes is Augen. Augen. Okay, so how do we say I have green eyes? Let's put it all together. Ich habe grüne Augen. Ich habe grüne Augen. Ich habe grüne Augen. If you notice that the A in Augen is capitalized, that's because all nouns in German are capitalized. This is a very important thing to learn. All nouns are capitalized. Okay, so how do we say I have blue eyes? I have is ich habe. Can you remember what blue is? Blau. And we change the adjective ending here, so it's blaue. And eyes is Augen. So, if we put it all together, ich habe blaue Augen. Ich habe blaue Augen. Ich habe blaue Augen. So what about brown eyes? How do we say I have brown eyes? It's just ich habe again. Braun is brown, but we have to change the ending and say braune. And eyes is Augen. So if we put it all together, ich habe braune Augen. Ich habe braune Augen. Ich habe braune Augen. Okay, and what about grey eyes? If we want to say I have grey eyes, so we would say ich habe graue Augen. Ich habe graue Augen. Ich habe graue Augen. Okay, now let's talk about our hair. First one we're going to look at is brown hair. And as you'll see from the picture, it's also long and straight, which we'll include in this one. But how to simply say you have brown hair is Ich habe braune Haare. Ich habe braune Haare. Ich habe braune Haare. If you notice again that the adjective ending's got the E on it, braune. Okay, so how do we say we have long, straight hair? We'd say Ich habe lange, glatte Haare. Ich habe lange, glatte Haare. Ich habe lange, glatte Haare. If you want to simply say you have long hair, it's Ich habe lange Haare. Or if you simply want to say you have straight hair, Ich habe glatte Haare. Now we'll move on to blonde hair. So how do we say I have blonde hair? That is Ich habe blonde Haare. Ich habe blonde Haare. Ich habe blonde Haare. Now if you see in the picture, this lady's hair is long and curly. So if you want to say you have long curly hair, you would say Ich habe lange lockige Haare. Ich habe lange lockige Haare. Ich habe lange lockige Haare. It's a bit of a tongue twister trying to say that. Ich habe lange lockige Haare. Okay, we know how to say we have long hair. So if we simply want to say we have curly hair, the endings change slightly. So we would say Ich habe lockiges Haar. Ich habe lockiges Haar. Ich habe lockiges Haar. If you want to say that you have red or ginger hair, you would say Ich habe rote Haare. Ich habe rote Haare. Ich habe rote Haare. And what about black hair? Say I have black hair, you would say Ich habe schwarze Haare. Ich habe schwarze Haare. Ich habe schwarze Haare. To say I have short hair, you would say Ich habe kurze Haare. Ich habe kurze Haare. Ich habe kurze Haare. Okay, so we've learned a few short sentences to describe ourselves. In the next lesson we'll try putting some of these together. This also changes some of the adjective endings and I'll give an explanation of that in the next lesson. So, Dankeschön, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss.